Thank you very, very much. I'd like to welcome you all to this unbelievable occasion. Someone said to me they'd never seen so many wheelchairs together before. We should all go and march on somebody. I can't think we should march on some proper body who will give us a lot of money to do more for people in wheelchairs. And now that we're all assembled, it seems a waste not to. I'd like to thank you all for coming today. It's an amazing occasion. There's been a massive error in the brochure. It states that His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales will be opening the building, and sadly, because of his problems with his arm, he won't be coming. And that's the bad news. The good news is that Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales will be coming instead, which makes the occasion certainly equally exciting, possibly more. I'm sorry. I've been warned. I'm the chairman of Aspire. I've been warned to behave myself today, and I'm trying desperately to do so. Princess Diana is coming at 10:30. Barry Cryer, a wonderful writer, performer, and tremendous supporter of Aspire, is going to conduct the schedule for the rest of the morning. There are going to be some speeches. They're going to be short speeches. We're hoping to keep them down to a minimum. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for Princess Diana, we've had some massive donations from people like the Camilla Botner Foundation and the Allied Dunbar Employees Foundation. But we always need money because we continue to do good, amazing work. What you've seen today is a huge thing, but there are many smaller but equally important things. So you're going to be approached this morning with brochures, which we hope you might consider making a donation for, and you're also going to be given some raffle tickets. And I know probably everybody in this wonderful edifice has contributed so far, but if you could find a bit more, we'd appreciate it, because our work does continue. So I think there'll be a break. This is Barry Cryer, who's an amazing man, and if you could give him a hand, I'd be grateful.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a very simple duty at the moment to echo Bill's words and welcome everybody here today. We now have a pause, a wee break before Her Royal Highness arrives. So drink, be merry, talk amongst yourselves, and then we'll be back with you when Her Highness is here, and then we have the speeches after that. Thank you. Bear with us, and our champagne and our cake poised to be cut. May I, with great pleasure on this marvellous day, introduce Bill Friedman, Chairman of Aspire.
Thank you very much. If you'll all hang about, we'll promise you, I would like to be able to promise you a royal to attend almost immediately. But after Princess Diana, it's difficult. But if you bear with us, there's some very nice people who have come here today to say a few things. There are going to be 3 or 4 speeches. They're going to be a minute each, and then we'll be finished. Let me just say that it's an amazing, amazing day for all of us connected with Aspire, and how thrilled we are that the centre is finally open. And everyone's been saying to me, you must thank this one and that one. It begins to be like one of those very long, boring Academy Award speeches. And so you have to thank the architects and Andrew Walker and the committee members, past and present, the trustees and the workers from Langs. There's so many people to thank that all I can really say is the people that I personally want to thank most of all are the people in wheelchairs who have given me so much pleasure the last years. And thank you all for coming today, and I'm as quick as I possibly can. I'll turn you over to Barry Cryer, and we'll move on the...
Thank you, Bill. So many friends here today. John Conti, my friend's here today, who's been a very loyal supporter. We have the government here today. Thanks for coming. And may I introduce Stephen Dorrell, Under Secretary of State for Health. Stephen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I too will try to avoid making a speech that would more properly belong at an Academy Awards ceremony. I simply want to do one thing, and that is to express my congratulations to Aspire for having organised, having been the moving genius that has made this building possible. All the money that was necessary to provide this building was raised by voluntary contribution. That is a tremendous effort to all of those who were responsible, and I would simply like to express my congratulations to them for a tremendous success story. Without that effort, today would not have been possible. It is to them that we owe our thanks.
Thank you very much, Steve. This place is a great national symbol, but it's obviously a great local symbol. Mr. Mayor, may I call upon the Mayor of Harrow, Councillor John Cripps. Are you with us, Mr. Mayor, please? Would you please join in our party and say a few words?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great privilege for the Mayoress and I to be present at this royal opening of this unique centre. The borough has in fact been associated with the Aspire project since 1985, providing advice and assistance from the design stages right through to the completion of the building. And our staff in the Leisure Services Division will continue to provide professional guidance on the management of the centre. The Mike Heaffey Centre is of course a welcome addition to the borough, complements other existing leisure facilities in Harrow, and we are delighted with the generous allowance of time for public use, providing Stanmore with its own sports centre. The centre, which has been designed specifically for people with disabilities, is to stage Harrow's first ever Special Olympics on Saturday the 18th of August. This event has of course been achieved through the partnership between the borough and the centre's manager Peter Sharkley, and we do hope that this day will be well supported. I think in conclusion, may I, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the borough wish the centre every success in the valuable work it sets out to do. Thank you all very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Have we with us Tim Chessels, please, the Chairman of the North East Thames Regional Health Authority? We have.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Regional Health Authority, who were also voluntary contributors to the centre, I'd like to wish it well and to congratulate Aspire for all the wonderful work in producing this centre. And one looks forward to the years when people will be able to enjoy it. So good luck and enjoy your day.
Now somebody very close to Aspire and past President of the International Medical Society Paraplegia, Sir George Bedbrook, please. Closely involved with Aspire, a dear friend of it. That's Mike there.
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I bring greetings from Australia. I have the pleasure of being here many years ago, about 36 years ago, and this centre, which has now been opened today, really completes and makes important the integration of a hospital with the community. And I believe that this hospital and this centre has a responsibility to go out into the community with an outreach program. I congratulate Aspire. I congratulate the Royal National Orthopaedic Hospital in acquiring such a wonderful centre. For not only will it help spinal injuries, but it will help all disabled, and it will help the community to live with the disabled, and that's most important. Thank you for asking me to say one or two words.
Thank you, George. And finally, before we get to cake business, the Director of the London Spinal Unit and Aspire through and through, Ian Bailey, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, some years ago when Sheila Heaffey and Alan Sparks came to see our unit soon after it was opened, they suggested that they wanted to do something in the local area to remember Mike Heaffey, who was a very special man, and that they sowed the seed for this dream come true is a tribute not only to them and all the many people who have contributed, but to everyone who's here today. What this building is about, and I just want to remind you, some time ago it was not possible for people in wheelchairs or other disabilities to survive in the community. And what we're seeing now is a step in the process of the complete reintegration of people with disabilities, all disabilities. And that is what this centre is about. It's about putting people with disabilities back where they belong in the community. And I thank you for the efforts that everybody has put in to achieve this. Thank you.
Thank you. Now it's happy time. I'm asking Bill Friedman and Brian Brass, Aspire's treasurer, to cut the cake. It's very unwise to ask a treasurer to take a cut, but there we are. And Ben Friedman to open the champagne. And because it's a stag show, it's all men, we wanted a leading lady. And we put everybody's name in a hat who's here today. And quite by chance, she's nothing much to do with Aspire. She's just a friend of, has no official standing whatsoever. We came up with this lady's name. What is it? Shani Ross. Do we know that name? That name came out of the hat, so she'll be really annoyed about this, but we want Shani up here. Where is La Ross? There she is. Faster than that. Come on. So it's the cutting of the cake, and Ben Friedman is now opening the champagne. And in conjunction with this, can I ask our dear friend Hugh Dykes, member for Harrow East, to come up here, because he's going to toast the building.
And before that, it's thanks to Barry Cryer for coming and not telling any good gags today. Thank you to our Minister Stephen Dorrell from the Department of Health. Thank you to the RHA Chairman Tim Jessels and all the others for coming. I want you to raise your glasses as the cake is cut and toast this wonderful, magnificent building.
Centre. Hey!